What's up, DPK? Have you been using E Auto W? I'm doing it, kind of. I'm just, you know, when you, okay, you know, guys, when you get muscle memory, you guys know what muscle memory means, right? You just kind of get in the habit of doing it. I fully understand breaking the habit is a good thing because, like, for example, okay, you know, if you play a game like Counter-Strike Global Offensive, right? You guys know CSGO, right? You get used to a certain sensitivity and you're like afraid to change, right? Like you're like, "Oh, but I'm gonna play worse with lower, right?" But in the long term, it's good, right? Because then you're more accurate. If you get more used to it, then you maintain that muscle memory and you're able to, you know, play, you know, perform better. For example, when I started in season 3, I was never able to play the game without having my camera locked. All the time, you know, you lock the camera pressing Y. You lock the camera. I could not ever play the game without it. I was so reluctant to not, you know, use out of, you know, I was reluctant to change that, you know, my locked camera shit, you know, but I did. And it's for the better. Same thing for the F keys, F2, F3, F4, F5. I maintained that muscle memory and got used to it. I think generally change is for the better. You know what I mean? Even though initially you tell yourself, right? You tell yourself, you know, I don't want to, it'll make me uncomfortable. But if you do it, it will make you more comfortable and it will make you a better player. I think what makes a good player is adapting and how to improve and not being afraid to change some things. Like CSGO sensitivity, like CSGO DPI. You know, some people might be saying, oh, this DPI is just fine the way I like it. I like the sensitivity settings, but really it helps you if you have less. It makes you play better even though you will hate it initially. You just have to then find the comfort zone, you know what I mean? So now, how do I lock my camera in League of Legends? I hold down space. So convenient, so fast. I can quickly look around the map, press space, go back to my champion. Just like that, easy. I don't have to lock, unlock, lock, unlock. No, just space. That's it. Back to my champion. So this E Auto W is generally going to make me not fuck up EW as much. You know what I mean? Even though I initially would be reluctant to do that because, you know, I'm so used to using EW auto attack, you know, because that's how I always do it, EW auto attack. But E auto attack W is faster because as you're auto attacking, you can like cancel the auto attack animation and throw a W at the same time. It sounded like that, it looked like that when I tried it. Alright, E, alright, like as soon as you attack, you throw the W already. Like as soon as you're, just like that, quickly. I think it's for the better. Because when you E on Katarina, your character automatically auto attacks. So I think it's for the better that way. Do I use auto attack move? Yeah, to last hit minions, or do you right click them? I use attack move, yes. But I make it so that, you know, I'm aiming directly on it. Because if you put next to it, then you hit something else by accident. I used to use right click to last hit minions. But I use attack move, it's just comfortable for me that way. Another thing, I don't know if you guys do this, but you guys know the key next to number 1, the tilde key. You guys know it, right? Some people don't use it, but I've always used it when I'm going through minions, so I don't accidentally click a minion. So I hold that down and then press right click, because when you hold it down, you can walk through Baron, you can walk through minions, you can walk through anything without auto attacking it by accident. That's also something that I was initially reluctant to use because I felt like I don't like change, right? But you know, it eventually, you know, it's better when you're chasing someone. You don't accidentally slow yourself by auto attacking a minion by accident or whatever. That's kind of shit. You know, the tilter keys, the tilde key. You know, it's like, okay, you know where tab is? Look above tab, and it's next to 1, and it's under escape. Just look at you look at your keyboards right now, you guys. You know what I mean? It's this one here. Okay, it looks like this, like that, without shift. Yeah, the target only champion key. Yeah, that really helps when you're passing through Baron to ward or to get a ward behind it, so you don't accidentally click it. It's hard. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is changes are not always that bad. It may seem like it initially, but having the strength to change is the key. That applies to real life too as well, to be honest. Not just in League of Legends. I think even outside of League of Legends, change is not a bad thing. Embrace it. Embrace it in the heart. For me, Teleki is